Welcome to ZIA TV, covering small cap stocks and emerging companies. Today we're going in depth with Zacks Analyst John Vandermosten to talk about the drug development process. John, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Terry. I'm glad to be here.
You've been speaking with investors about the drug development process. Tell me the key parts to this effort.
Well, it's a very complex effort. As I'm sure you could guess, it consists of many steps from preclinical work, which conducts tests in the test tube and also in animal models. It also involves clinical trials, which many of our listeners probably have heard of, phase 1, 2, and 3 clinical trials, which actually look at individuals who have the disease and test the drug in them. This process is a very expensive process. Some phase trials can cost up to $100 million, and also takes a very long time to do. Some of these trials also last up to 10 years. So you can get just a sense from these details how complex it really is.
Are there any incentives available for streamlining the process, maybe making it a little easier?
There sure are. I mean, as I said, it can take up to 10 years. In many regular cases, but there are incentives such as accelerated approval, fast track approval, and these can be granted by the FDA or other regulatory agencies depending on the importance or efficacy of a drug in preclinical work. Additionally, for rare diseases, maybe some of our listeners have heard of orphan designations, and this allows for smaller trial sizes that reduces the time and cost to bring a drug to market.
John, with these complex processes, how do you evaluate these companies for investors?
Well, that also is a complex process. So we look at several factors and we try to make it consistent across all of our companies. But there are several factors that we look at. One is the amount of time it takes for a drug to get approved. Another is looking at the market that the drug will sell into. How large is it? What is the competitive environment that the drug face when and if it's finally approved? And also we want to look at the costs of bringing the drug to market. How many sales individuals will there be needed? Will there be a partner involved in the process? Perhaps a small company will partner with one of the large pharma groups that that we're all familiar with. So those are just some of the factors that we look at. But again, there are many, many different details that go into our valuation work.